You know, initially I'm noticing that there may be some noise in your reality going on right now. Holy shit. Oof, okay, so I'm getting a really strong Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom. I'm getting a really strong message for a divine feminine. So this message is going to be for you if you represent as a divine feminine. The first card that we have coming out is the Queen of Wands. You are most likely a very attractive person. You may even have fire in your chart. You don't have to though. You also, you're just quite intuitive. You're a very intuitive being. You may even feel a little bit connected to the occult or witchcraft in a very positive way, okay? This is a very like, it's a very like, almost like SEX magic type of way, where it's like, you are the feminine essence, and you may feel very connected to earth as well, just like having the power of earth in your hands or connected to you is what I'm getting. But either way, you're a very, very powerful, vibrant, very attractive, okay? I'm telling you, you're very attractive, okay? The thing is that we have two masculine energies coming out, okay? So I want to make sure that you know that this is absolutely for you. You've got two masculine energies in your field, and that's your massive confirmation. One is that this is you. Two is that you have two masculine energies in your field, okay? This is a very specific message. It's coming through for a very specific individual, okay? What we have, which is super interesting, is that we have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands coming out together to start your reading out, okay? It's almost as if I'm feeling this energy of like, maybe there's a lot, oh, and I was being drawn in the beginning to the noise, okay? Whew. I feel like there's a lot of noise in your reality right now is what I'm really getting. Maybe even like background noise, or maybe you're doing a lot. Maybe your life feels very vibrant. We are in a fire season right now. We're about to enter Earth, but we're still in a fire season. And I'm getting this energy of just like fast motion, but more so also just like a lot is going on for you. There's a lot in your field. And it may feel almost like, it's funny because you can tune it out is the energy that I'm feeling, but it's adding to the pressure almost of like feeling like you're carrying a lot, okay? This card has everything to do with carrying a lot, and I feel like because this is coming out and then we have our two masculines, I almost feel like you feel at this really interesting in-between where you're so attractive and you've attracted these two divine masculines into your reality, and I almost get this energy of like you're trying to hold up the energy of you. Okay, so this I know that there's two masculines in this reading, but I'm getting a really strong energy that like, let me pull you closer. For some reason I feel like we need to be closer. I'm just feeling this really powerful energy of like, this reading is about you and it's not about these masculines, which is really interesting because it almost is coming up with an essence of like these masculines seeming like uber significant, okay? And I never say that, so whoever that's for. What is really significant here is that there's something about the ways that you show up. I'm getting cosmically is what I'm hearing, cosmically for yourself and in relation to others, specifically masculine entities. Now the thing is let's talk about your two masculines, okay? We have two different masculines coming in here. We have a masculine that's like very heart open, maybe a little bit watery in the essence of who they are, feels a lot of feelings, but is also very, very secure, grounded. These are divine masculines, okay? So they're both very divine individuals. You will know that they're divine masculines. They're probably both very honorable, very kind, very just. And then we have the King of Wands, right? King of Wands is a little bit more of like a fiery, passionate energy, just like super, they might move a little bit more quickly, or even have just an energy of like, they might activate you a little bit more deeply than this person activates you. They're both, oh my god, is that a butterfly? I think there's a butterfly. It's so bright outside, so don't mind my eyes. I'm like, these little blue eyes are getting sensitive. 444 on the timer, okay? Yellow roses could also be significant, and so could white roses. For some reason, I'm getting really strong significance for both of these roses. But these two masculines that are in your reality, what I'm actually feeling for you is that you're learning to show up, not in turn for masculine energy, but in turn for yourself. And so there's almost this like challenge, especially with the Wheel of Fortune coming out here at the bottom, right? What else do we have? 5 of Cups. Okay, interesting. 6 of Wands. Okay. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting this really strong significance of like, this is a time in your life, this is a moment in your life where you are connected to, this is very much like I'm giving, or it's giving, divine partnership or union or connection, especially like connection, if you know what I mean. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. And I'm feeling like this is a time in your life where things are really turning in your favor when it comes to those realms, but it's turning in your favor because you're being challenged at this time to set down the ways that you show up in union, in connection for external entities, okay? And there's almost like this challenge that you're being given right now where you're almost being asked to, I'm getting this like step into your, not into your mind, but step into your consciousness, your celestial energy. Didn't we have a celestial energy come through earlier? Yeah, very star essence is what is what you're given, okay? And I feel like you're being challenged. Let's get a couple more cards here. Yeah, you're being challenged to step into doing it for you is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Living for you, being for you, breathing for you, and also in connection specifically with divine masculines. I'm just getting giving it all of you, and like I'm getting this like melting energy. It's also hot out here, so I'm already melting, but I'm getting this very like kind of like melty energy where you're not meant to melt into people for them or for their experience. It's like you're being challenged to do it for you. And so I feel like that's really significant also as to why there are two divine masculines here, because I feel like you're being challenged in different directions so that you have the understanding of the fact that it's something about you and not about another person specifically. Here's our last card. Literally, are you kidding me? This is so gorgeous. Okay, we have art, devotion of art and love. Like, what is this called? Did I not just say falling in? Literally. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to just fall into your own devotion into, I'm getting such a strong passionate energy. I'm also getting a really strong sacral energy, okay? This is your sacral chakra, especially with the Queen of Wands coming out as well. Like, this is very much your activated energy, and yeah, it's so fantastic. But the main guidance, I want to touch on the main guidance real quick here before we finish this out, because I'm just getting this really strong energy of like, this is meant to be for you. And I'm going to tell you something really weird and random. I don't know why. A few years ago, I had a guy tell me that I was being intimate with. He was like, why? He's like, you don't feel like you're here for you. You feel like you're here for whoever's with you. And he really challenged me to like push myself into the energy. He was like, I don't want you unless you want to be here. And I want to feel that energy with you, that you want this. And that's kind of the energy or the essence of what I'm like touching on in this concept, but I just use me as an example. However that applies to you. But it's very much like this energy of like, this is your chance to want it. This is your chance to give yourself permission to melt into love for yourself and for no one else, and purely just let yourself, I'm getting like activate from the inside out in the essence of love, okay? Whoever you are, I like you. Okay, I love you so much, and if this message resonated with you, please do let me know, and I will see you in the next message.